Tanarang community. Hope all is well at your end. Another update here to keep you informed of the progress we're making here on a number of fronts. Firstly, I wanted to talk about the very significant and exciting news that we're acquiring a Tanarang rock art site just outside of Euroa at the Mount Wombat Flora and Fauna Reserve. More accurately, just outside the Flora Reserve. We've been working with a private landholder over about a year and a half now to make this happen, also with the support of the Strathbogie Shire Council and more recently the Indigenous Land and Sea Corporation to make this happen. The private landholder has been very generous to offer up selling the land to us. There is a number of rock art sites there that are of huge significance. We've also had the support of the Strathbogie Shire Council through the planning phase. They've offered up some pro bono support to make that happen. And as I said, more recently, the Indigenous Land and Sea Corporation, formerly the ILC, have approved us to put up the money to purchase the land, which is really exciting and something that we're very grateful for. In the next couple of months, there'll be an official announcement of the acquisition actually occurring, and we'll be very excited then to officially advise that this Tanarang rock art site is back in Aboriginal ownership again. Secondly is the news that Tanarang are opening up a second office outside or in Alexandra. This is due to necessity. The Broadford office here is just too small. We're at capacity at the moment and we have a need to expand, and it makes a lot of sense to be opening up an office in Alexandra due to the fact that it is a little bit more central for our field operations teams. So that means our NRM team and our cultural heritage team will be operating out of the Alexandra office moving forward, and that will just make our reach a bit more relevant and closer for our eastern part of Tanarang country. Next is Horseshoe Lagoon, which is something that Alejandro will no doubt provide further information on in the newsletter. But it was a very exciting re-inundation of the lagoon that just occurred very recently. This is very significant because the Horseshoe Lagoon is not only significant for Tanarang people, but it's also significant for the Kulin Nation. And as I said, I'm sure Alejandro will provide some information on this as well. Next is a treaty update. Tanarang are participating in the treaty process, as you're all aware. We provided a number of updates over the last few months talking about the information sessions that we held within the last 4 weeks. Those sessions were there to keep you up to date as to treaty from where it started to where we are now, and also where we are moving forward. But it also was there to enable Tanarang people to vote for Tanarang Land and Waters Council's representative to sit on the First Peoples Assembly of Victoria. We've nominated Marcus Stewart as the candidate or as the representative to sit on the First Peoples Assembly of Victoria, which is very exciting news for Marcus, and we want to wish him congratulations and good luck in this very significant role. Marcus will be sitting on the First Peoples Assembly of Victoria, which is a body that is there to establish the framework for treaty. So as traditional owner groups, whether they're clans, nations, etc., come together to negotiate treaty, they'll be negotiating that within the framework that the Assembly have set up previously. So very significant role that Marcus will have as a representative of Tanarang. He will also be reporting back to the Tanarang board and also the community more broadly over the years that this progress is happening, and there'll be some more information about the community days, etc., that will occur moving forward to enable that consultation and dialogue between Marcus and community members moving forward. Generally speaking, the treaty candidacy in the general elections to be able to be nominated onto the Assembly has expired. So if you are a candidate for any of the regions, congratulations and good luck. More broadly again, if you are wanting to vote in the treaty elections or the Assembly elections, I do encourage you to enrol if you haven't done already. The enrolment dates close in a couple of months' time, I believe, but it's really important that you enrol to be able to have your say so you can vote for who you would like to see sitting on the Assembly doing what I explained, what Marcus will be doing as well. Finally, I wanted to just let you know that we've got a new staff member, Sadia Majid. She is our Forest Management Officer, and her role will be working with government and government agencies on a number of joint projects, but also some projects that we have here that we're wanting to prosecute as well. And she's been a great asset so far in the first few weeks that she's been on board, and I'm sure she's very much looking forward to meeting a lot of you as the months go on as well. Moving forward, I look forward to seeing you at the AGM in the coming months. Hopefully you can all make it. Other than that, hope you have a good week and speak soon. Cheers.